Welcome. I'm Linda Wheeler, founder of Mindful Alignment with Linda. Feet are the foundation for our bodies. Feet play an important role in our body alignment, or our posture, if you want to call it that, and the way we move throughout the world. Walking, standing, going up and down stairs. So the feet are very important. The only thing you need today for today's practice is a chair. So let's get started. You have your chair. You notice I'm focusing on my feet so you can see a little bit better. So adjust your feet so that they're hip distance apart, your toes are pointed forward, and then just go from side to side, putting your weight on the outer edge of one foot and then the inner edge of the other foot. And then resting in the middle point, so you're pressing down evenly on the inside and the outside of the foot. And then go forward and back a little bit. If you want to hold on to your chair, that's what the chair is for, do that. And notice where you're most comfortable having your weight. 60% of your weight should be in your heels, 40% in the front of the foot, and 0% in the toes. So one way to notice whether you're putting too much weight on your toes is to lift them up off the floor and notice if your weight shifts. Spread the toes out and then lay them back down. You can do one toe at a time or all the toes. I'm still working on getting them all spread out and laid down one at a time. Let's do that again. Lift the toes up, spread them out, and then lay them back down. And notice how that feels, how that shifts your weight. Just take a moment to notice. All right, so hold on to the chair if you would like. Come up to the ball of the right foot and move the heel side to side. Go slow, there's no hurry. And then change feet. Come up to the ball of the left foot, holding onto the chair if that works best for you. Moving the heel side to side. And bring your feet flat. Notice if the toes unspread themselves, if that's a word. Let's spread them out again and lay them back down. Now come up to the heel of the right foot. You might want to step the heel just a little bit more forward and turn the toes side to side, rotating on the heel just like we rotated on the ball of the foot. And bring that foot flat, and then we'll do the other side, left foot, same thing. Rotate on the heel. And bring the foot flat. Next, we're going to sit on our chair. Sit towards the front of the chair, between the middle of the seat and the front of the chair, not so much so that you fall off. Stretch your right leg out in front. Have the leg straight, the heel is on the ground, and the toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. Now bring the foot back into flexion, back towards your chest, and spread the toes out. Keep the toes in flexion. We're going to start pointing the foot. So it's going to look like this. Keep the toes pulling back towards your chest. Start pointing the foot, keeping the heel on the ground. Keep pointing the foot until you can't point anymore. Keep pulling the toes back towards your chest. Point the entire foot, including the toes. Curl the toes. And pull the foot and the toes back into flexion again. I'm going to do that again. Spread the toes out. Keep the toes and the foot into flexion, back towards your chest. Keep the toes pulling back. Start pointing the foot, go slow. Point the foot. Until you can't point the foot anymore, you're stretching out the front of the ankle. Then point the toes and the foot. Curl the toes. And pull back into flexion. Let's change sides. Stretch the left leg out in front. Leg is straight, heel on the ground. The entire foot is in flexion back towards your chest. Spread the toes out. Start pointing the foot. Keep the toes pulled back towards your chest. And then when you can't point the foot anymore, point the toes. Curl the toes. Pull the foot back into flexion along with the toes. And we'll do that again. Spread the toes out. Start pointing the foot. Keep the toes pulled back towards your chest. I know it's hard. Keep pointing the foot until it is stretching out the front of the ankle. Point the toes and the foot now. Curl the toes and pull it back into flexion. Bring your feet flat on the floor and just notice how the ankles, the feet, the toes, and even the calf muscles back here feel. Flexible ankles and feet are the key to staying balanced on uneven surfaces. Outside in the world, there are plenty of uneven surfaces, rocks, stones, cracks in the sidewalk. Even in your home, you have uneven surfaces navigating from one floor covering to another. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. This will help your body to stay balanced as well for your muscles and your bones, which keeps us healthier. I'm Linda Wheeler, founder of Mindful Alignment with Linda. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear from you and get some comments about how this practice has helped you. You can find me on my website, mindfulalignmentwithlinda.com, or in my Facebook group, Movement Solutions for Back Pain. Also, you can leave a comment below on YouTube. Look forward to seeing you next time.